Let's get to this feature of Sumerian civilization, which is constant in Sumerian and Babylonian civilization down through the ages. And that is the building of the temple towers, called ziggurats. The Sumerians come into this flat valley. I mean, the valley of the Tigris-Euphrates is a flat area. It's Kansas. The flat, and that's it. But they couldn't live with that. They had to have a mountain on which to put their temple. But there are no mountains there. So they built artificial mountains. And they built what they called ziggurat. It's basically a step mound it's a what we call a step pyramid. All right. You have a level. There is a foundation made of dirt. This is soil. Remember that soil. Then it's surrounded with bricks. So they have a wall of bricks around it. And then on the second level, they build another one, then another one, then another one. And they have a ramp going up. So you can climb up by going up the ramp, going around and so on, to the top. And on the top, they have the building that they call the Great Building, Agal, which means a great building. And that is the temple, but there is also more there. There's the temple, the community hall, the public place, the court of the town, and so on. They built these because in the language, in the writing system of Sumerian, the word for land is written this way. What does that remind you of? Oh. Sierra Nevada, Himalaya. When the Sumerians wrote the word land, this is how they wrote it. Namely, land has to be mountains. So this is where they came from. They came from the Karakorum, or they came from Mongolia. Now, they needed a height on which to place the temple. So they began to build these artificial mounds, which they called ziggurat. And then in every Sumerian city and then in every Babylonian city, there was a ziggurat. In the case of the city of Babylon itself, when it became great and the capital of the empire, they had two of these. One at one end of the town, one at the other end of the town.